To some international news now. Days ahead of the general elections in Bangladesh on January 7th, the capital witnessed a massive uproar last night as protesters set a train on fire, killing at least 5 people, including 2 children, while several others were injured. Miscreants had set the passenger train on fire as it was coming from Benapole, which is a port city bordering India. Most of the passengers in the Dhaka-bound train were on their way back from India, and the incident took place as it reached the Gopi area near the station. The main opposition, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, and its allies have called for a total boycott of the poll process, demanding that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina resign, and they've also demanded the formation of a caretaker government for free and fair polls. We're crossing over to my colleague Rishabh, who would actually travel to Dhaka and had conducted a survey of the incident site. Rishabh, can you tell us more about what you saw when you reached?
Well, yesterday when we reached the area where the train was at ablaze, it was horrifying scenes there. What we witnessed was charred train compartments, at least 2 of them completely destroyed by the arsonists, while 2 others were partially destroyed as well. When we entered that compartment, it was difficult to even breathe there. And you'll see that in my report also. At times, it's difficult to speak inside given the smoke that was there. Even now, I feel that what we gathered from that compartment. Apart from that, the steel and metallic grids that were there, they were completely melted because of heat. Apart from that, what I can say is the charred bodies that were being brought out. And
the sad part is, one family completely destroyed in this arson. The son and the mother got burned inside the compartment. The father, who had a chance to move out, could not move out because he wanted to save the family. He went inside and succumbed to the burn injuries. The 5 people who have been reported dead in this incident. Remember, this is a train that connects the border area of Benapole to Dhaka, and given that there is a movement, there are a lot of movements of voters in Bangladesh right now. A lot of them were actually moving to Dhaka to cast their vote tomorrow. And given that there are elements here in Bangladesh who have called for a bandh, for hartal, even today as we are talking, I'll ask my camera person to show. This is how Dhaka, and this is hardly how Dhaka looks like. The opposition parties who are not participating in election, they are trying to ensure that election do not happen. They have called for a full bandh for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow happens to be the election, and today, given that if there is a hindrance in the public transport movement, the voter movement would be even affected. The government here, the Sheikh Hasina government here, has very clearly stated that no bandh will be adhered to. People can move out, security will be provided, and as we are speaking, the military, the Air Force, even the Navy is on high alert. The military and paramilitary here in Dhaka and other parts of country have been asked to assist the local administration to ensure that if need be, they can respond at the earliest. Yesterday also we saw that it wasn't only the fire brigade or the police, the Dhaka police or Dhaka Metropolitan Police at the site. The border guard Bangladesh, which is paramilitary force of Bangladesh, reached the site. They ensured that the passengers are evacuated in time, but by then 5 people had already succumbed to the injuries they sustained during the arson that took place in the train.
Absolutely. Rishabh, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us those important details about what the on-ground developments are, as well as telling us more about what the government had to say. With that,